If dishonest people find you lying unconscious, they may rob you. Yeah? Just a whole lot of... But we can't, cool. Alright. So, out we go. Two over encumbered to sprint. How were we at 220 before? Eat that. I'm not wearing a... Oh, yeah. Drop that. Drop those. Eat the walnuts. These weigh a pound. Study the book. Got a scholarship perk. Wonders of Beast. You improve faster in Houndmaster and Horsemanship skills because all experience you gain will be 20% higher. Pick that up.
I'm sorry.
I bet you are. Gather Thistle. Activates the flower power perk every time, basically, which gives me a little bit of, what do you call it? Strength every time. Over encumbered. Shit, forgot these actually weigh something. Drop those. That makes life easier. Keep dropping all this crap. You can have fun with that. Dry all that out. Oh, I never grabbed a drink. Okay. Get information from Zinnek. Come on, horsey. We're want to check this out. Let's follow the path. We also need to head across the river and find our campsite. Okay, so that's heavily damaged. That should be tailoring. Don't have the skill to fix this item. Okay. So I need to take it in.
Quick! Whoa!
Alright, we're going up into the woods now. Careful there, horsey. So that wagon should be over here somewhere. Like you got ambushed. Can't even fit this one. It's a hard lot. Alright, where's the way across the river? Down this way and over. Gotcha. So we just get back on the road and head south. Follow the path. And still get us on that side of the river, which is a good thing because we need to go... Pretty sure it's over here. But I'm not 100% sure on that. Hey, new perk. Towering Menace. Ride like the wind. Your horse will consume stamina 5% slower while galloping. Roadrunner horse will lose 5% less stamina while on roads. We're gonna take like the wind first.
Go! Are you right?
Damn, that's actually quite fucking impressive. Goodbye. Yeah, that's fine. Are these the woodcutters you wanted me to rob?
Go! Go! Go!
Yeah, I think it might have been the woodcutters you wanted me to rob. What's that? How far off are we? We need double batch and cut back up. We missed our turn.
Whoa! Go!
That's fine though. Okay, there's their huts. So yeah, maybe you wanted me to rob these woodcutters. Right there. Follow this path, please. Thank you.
Go!
Yep, this is the right way.
Go! Go! Ga!
Very good, Pebbles. It's gonna... Okay, let's take me back down to the river. Chill out. Need to head this way. Okay. Huh, thought those were flowers that I needed. Guess not. That's alright. So it might actually been better just to let my horse take me all the way to the bottom. Never mind. Where you at, fucker? There you are. What was up with this?
What? You're covered in blood, my friend.
Happens. Where's Kenzo's documents?
You must be Zinnek. Am I right?
Who's asking?
Crazel sent me. He wants me to get the document they took from you at the rat house.
Well, good luck with that, brother in the trade. They took it from me with all the stolen stuff because they thought it was part of the loot. I told them I had it before I robbed that merchant, but they wouldn't listen. They locked it all in a chest full of other stolen things in the rat house jail. You could get there from the courtyard behind the rat house. It's right under the guardhouse. Or you could get there from behind the tavern, alongside the fence. As soon as you find the stairs leading down, you'll know you're in the right place.
Got it.
Who has the key to the chest?
Well, actually I had one, but when the guards shook me down, I must have dropped it. It was in the chamber next door to the one with the chest. They've got a pretty soft bed in there, I tell you. The key must have fallen under it.
Is that the only key?
No, of course not. Almost every guard in Troskovitz has one. Take it from one of them who's got his back turned. Or one who snuck off somewhere for a nap.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks.
Wait, before you go, you do know how to pickpocket, right?
I do. I'm still learning.
I'm still learning.
Talk to Crazel then. He taught me everything I know. Take care, friend.
Alright. Now it's just a matter of stealing that document. About the path, he's wearing armor and is well armed. He gestures for you to stop.
You, boy!
Wait for a quick death, you bastard! I've been waiting for you.
Mercy, leave me be.
So much for him being well armed. Loot. I'll take the wheat marigold. Loot you. I'll take your Groshin. And with that, we are on our way again. Wrong thing. Right there. Right, steal this. We'll take this, we'll take that. Vagrant Hood. Hand wraps. horse. Hmm. Our fucking tailor here. Maybe the general store. Potentially. You have a Wanderer's pouch. What does that do for me? One of the down usually holds small items such as food, banter, potion, which are then more quickly usable when one wants to use them. It's only 41. Don't see why we wouldn't pick that up. Burgers, hunting knife, cheap wine, wheat sovereign snapped, exotic wood. Give me all your lot pits.
Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
For the moment, we will throw on the embroidered coat. We're not loud now, so that's something. Alright, wash up. Boop, 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 boop.
You're
Yep,
not allowed here.
I'm leaving. Leaving right now. Pop a save. Okay. We're gonna wait till then. It should be dark. Darkish, at least. Can I knock him out? Let's find out. Nope. Although it was giving me the attach sign, so I think I was just pressing the wrong button. I can just knock him out and drag his body somewhere. Fucking perfect. Got him. Drop it, drop it, drop him. Don't worry about it. So next to it, they have a comfy bed in here. Alright, what's the difficulty on the slot? Very hard. Is this the bed he was talking about? Yep, it is. Steal that. Come on.
The offer of Hermes Trismegistos. That's Krazel's document.
Alright. I hear footsteps. Alright, now let's go loot this fucker. Old hunting crossbow. Alright. Alright, got that done. Just had to render a man unconscious. Alright, and we are going to rest for a few hours. Flower power, charming companion. That one. Sleep and save. Why did it sound like someone just pounded on the door? Those are not the things we want to happen. He's downstairs. Oh, that's Hensel. That's the Miller. There you are.
Christ. Can't you wash up before going out in public?
Christ, pardon me.
Sorry. I ended up having to murder people. Alright, Miller. You fucker. I have the document.
I have that document from the rat house for you.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you.
I even managed to get my hands on the key to the chest with the confiscated things.
Very good. Give that to me too.
Well, I thought it might come in handy.
Come on. Give it here.
Fine. Here it is.
Not even gonna fucking pay me for the
Judging
shit.
by the contents, it seems like you're dabbling in alchemy here at the mill.
That's not a bad guess. But don't forget about astrology, theurgy, transmutation, and a smidgen of demonology. Although that's something anyone with a grain of sense should avoid. Now
Why
show it to
demonology?
me, so I can finally get the knowledge.
Oh, I should have read it first.
Good. This will come in handy. Ah, yes, of course.
What now?
That much? Going to need more. A lot more.
Did you hear me?
Charcoal or saltpeter?
What now?
Sorry. I got lost in thought. I owe you my thanks as well as reward for getting me the
Or
document.
sulfur.
And maybe another little job? What do you say?
Now, wait a moment. Supposing you first initiate me into the mysteries of your enchanting mill. This isn't any run-of-the-mill business, so to speak. I smell something devilish here.
Devilish? Not at all.
Maybe a little bit.
Guessed it. It's nothing less than high learning. Alchemy! And when I say alchemy, I mean real alchemy. Not some hocus-pocus brewing of potions for creaky joints and bellyache.
Tell me more about it, then. Maybe I'll learn something useful.
I suppose. You are my apprentice, after all. You deserve to know what all of this is leading to. Now, pay close attention. I want to make a golem out of dough. Then, using secret alchemical practices and theurgy, bring him to life.
Want to make a Pillsbury Doughboy? I know what a golem is.
A golem, you say? Isn't that a kind of pie? What are you going to do with a living pie?
Henry, a golem is a helper brought to life using divine words. A living
Very
statue
deep in Jewish
endowed
lore.
with massive strength. Can be made of clay, wood, stone, basically anything. I'll make one out of flour. Studying
Isn't that gonna rot?
balls taught me a practice known as Maseh Bereshit. A mystic can use it to imitate the work of God. Just imagine. You know how helpful a golem would be at the mill? Carrying sacks, pulling wagons, standing guard. He wouldn't be much smarter than Zinnik, but he'd have the strength of 10 men.
No, I have to see this.
My word. That sounds incredible. I have to see it.
So far, it's just all in my head. But if you're patient and help me, you'll see soon enough. It's
No, we
in
won't.
the interest of the advancement and prosperity of mankind. Just look at the Bible. Moses could command the waters and speak to God through the element of fire. Jesus brought the dead back to life. I've no doubt.
One was a prophet, one was a
the
Messiah.
Holy Mother Church had been around at the time. They'd have crucified Jesus the same as the Pharisees. All the apostles would have been burned at the stake.
So a golem, you say, made of flour? For the good of mankind?
Exactly.
And what about the good of me? You promised me a reward.
You already know that you can learn the practical application of certain useful skills from me. But
That I can.
for a few groschen, we could discuss the art on a more, let's say, theoretical level.
I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. Supposing you give me a few groschen first, as a reward for bringing you the document, and then I'll decide whether to trade the coin for some learning.
Oh, see now, I completely forgot. Here you go. So you don't go around saying that Miller Crazel is a pinch purse. I
Are you
added
not?
what I owe for those sacks you carried. And if you want some more work, there's plenty.
How about more work?
What's this next job all about?
I need to find a saltpeter pit.
Never
Go,
wasted
saltpeter.
a word, eh, Crazel?
Short and to the point. That's my credo.
And how long will it take before you tell me what a saltpeter pit is?
A saltpeter pit is a pit in which saltpeter is formed.
This has something to do with the alchemy of yours, eh? I don't know much about that stuff.
Nitra is saltpeter. White crystals similar to salt.
And what needs salting here in the mill?
The Kabbalistic doctrine speaks of saltpeter as a vessel for the inexhaustible essence of life. Those white crystals
Also-
are said to contain the very essence of being. That's precisely what we need to give life to our
You
golem.
mix it with charcoal and
Thanks
some
to the
ammonia,
ingredients
and you
from Hermes
basically
Trespass's
have
house,
fucking
his
gunpowder.
feet will never get tired, and his fists will have the power to smash rocks. But saltpeter is the most important thing. Saltpeter will be the golem's heart.
Are you sure this will work?
So you're serious about this golem? And are you certain it'll work out?
Certainly. Otherwise, I wouldn't even try.
How much saltpeter will it take to bring to life such a big creature?
A lot. That's why I want you to find me a decent saltpeter pit. Do you understand?
I was
I
hoping
do.
I'd learn something useful from you. But instead, you're making me wander around the countryside looking for some pit.
Well, you never know when an experience like that might come in handy.
I'll try and find the pit.
All right then. I'll look around for that saltpeter pit of yours. I just hope you know where to look. That you can point me in the right direction.
Bonnie has a lead. She's a damned handy girl to have around. She can do anything you ask of her. But for you,
All right.
the most important thing is that she knows how to look for niter, or saltpeter if you prefer.
Is she a dowser?
So this Bonnie, she's a dowser or something.
Bonnie is someone I trust without question, and you should too.
Gotcha.
Not only will she teach you how to find saltpeter, but also how to differentiate it from common salt. The main difference is it has kind of cooling taste.
Hold your
You shouldn't be eating this stuff.
You want me to taste that nasty stuff?
If you don't taste it, you could confuse it with some nasty rot. You don't want that.
Damn right.
You shouldn't be tasting
Don't be
this.
Such a lily liver, Henry. If Bonnie can taste saltpeter, so can you. She'll tell you the rest herself. You'll find her in the lair. That's a secret storage space I have here just by the pond. Only my best people can get in.
How do I get in?
How can I get to this lair?
There's a bridge over the mill stream towards the southwest. Take the path to the left, just behind it along the pond.
All right.
From that path, you turn right, uphill, between the rocks, and you'll find yourself right in front of the lair. You can't miss it. Oh, and so I don't forget. You could pick some herbs along the way to see Bonnie. It would make her very happy. She's just been through some tough times. Her dog died, and on top of that, she has to spend time with that blabbermouth, Zinnik.
Heard
On the
that.
other hand, Zinnik might be holding his tongue for a while after his encounter with the Troskowitz stocks.
Bonnie spends time with
What's up?
Zinnek. She may want some spirits rather than herbs.
Yes and no.
Never. Being a decent Christian, she avoids alcohol like a
All right.
plague.
See ya.
Right along, so you're back as soon as possible.
To the lair.
To the lair. Oh shit! It's over there. Gotcha.
Careful.
Was there anything else I needed to do around here? No, not really. So we'll walk around here and pick some flowers. Is that an optional thing we have on this? It's not directly. It's... Oh shit, wrong way. Forgot. Not directly expressed, but... doesn't hurt. Demon Horse? Shadowmare? Only bad part is all this. Poppy. Not picking all of them. Oh, it even gave us 5 dandelions. Come up this way. Boop, 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 boop. Got a ranger run, restock. It says to pick some flowers and shit. But I'm not really seeing any. How strange. How very strange. You say I picked some flowers on the way for Bonnie. Picked some poppies, but... I mean, that's technically a flower. Oh, hey, Pebbles, you're still over here. So you literally just chill where I tell you to, and that's basically that. All right. Need the XP. Antler shards. Take all. All right.
Hail Mary.
Lord be
Bonnie?
with you.
For a saltpeter
I'm
pit.
Henry, Miller Crazel's new apprentice. He sent me to search for a niter pit and said you might be able to help me with that.
Of course I will. I'm Bonnie. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Bonnie.
meet you too.
It's not a name I hear often.
It's not the name I was baptized with. In our craft, it ain't a good idea to tell people your real name. That's why we use nicknames. What should we call you?
The poet.
Well, that's not very creative. You know what? I'll come up with a nickname for you myself when I get to know you better. Did you bring me something from the mill?
Actually, Crazel said you'd appreciate some herbs.
He's right there. Do you have some for me?
I have something for you.
I've got something here.
Give you a dandelion.
My word, that's exactly what I need. The ingredients for the magic ritual.
What kind of magic ritual?
The kind where
Fuck with me.
Zenak finally gets some sense into his head and stops making stupid beginner's mistakes. Just so you know, that mess with the author of Hermes Trismegistos would never have happened to me. Not me. While we're on the subject of rituals, did Crazel tell you about the golem?
He did.
Sadly.
And what do you think of it?
Can't wait to see what it comes of it.
I'm curious to see what a golem made of flour will look like. But I'm mostly curious to see if Crazel will really be able to breathe life into it with the help of saltpeter.
I'm more worried that as soon as it comes to life, it'll slay us all with one blow. So, if by
Just
some
throw water
chance
at it.
looks like something's going wrong, you won't see my heels for dust. And I suggest you do the same. But that's enough of
All right.
that. We're not going to stand here talking about flower golems when we've barely just met. I'd like to chat with you too, Henry. Get to know you a bit. But if you're in a hurry to find Crazel saltpeter, I won't keep you.
Let's talk.
You know, I have plenty of time. But where to start?
You know what? I'll start.
Damn.
They caught Zenek in Troskovitz. I was scared out of my mind that they'd catch me and clap me in the stocks.
But they
I had
didn't.
to hide out here for a while, so I haven't had anyone to talk to. Life in the lair isn't all fun and games. Zenek and all the other mill knuckleheads were never worth much as company. So I'm
Oh,
glad
that's shitty. I'm
Miller's
sorry.
finally found a normal hand for once. You've got a beautiful dog. What's his name?
Mutt.
What a cute fella. How did you find each other?
He belonged to Teresa.
He belonged to this girl I knew, Teresa. She saved my life in my hometown, Skalitz, when I went to bury my parents.
Well, I'll be... That's what I call an interesting past.
You can
I
say
used
so.
to have a dog, but I don't anymore.
I heard.
He started getting these lumps all over his body. He stopped eating, just slept all the time. And then, well, what's done is done. And what about you?
Cancer.
What kind of family are you from? Also, thieves?
Family of blacksmiths.
No,
It's the truth.
Pa was a blacksmith. I inherited something from him, I hope.
Oh, really? Would you teach me how to make, maybe, barrel hoops?
Those are pretty hard. Wouldn't you rather start with, maybe nails?
Sure. I'm pretty quick to learn and patient. That is, with one exception. When Krazel starts spouting off his alchemy theories, I'd rather run for the hills.
Yeah, don't blame me there.
The old miller, anyway.
I don't understand him.
I don't think I've ever met anyone more annoying in my life. Most of the time, I don't even understand what he's on about.
Once he told me there's no such thing in the world as a man and a woman, only mercury and sulfur.
He's a
What
true
do you
alchemist.
say to that? Best to keep your mouth shut. Thanks for talking to me. It really is good to have someone to pour my heart out to. But now, about that saltpeter. Before you came, and before Zenek fucked up with the manuscript, we collected saltpeter all over the place, mainly in styes. It
Styes?
has to be scraped from the walls. Horrible work, time-consuming and annoying. I'm not going to lie to you. We also looked in a few chests, just in case. You know.
Gotta be thorough.
Anyhow, now all the styes in the region are scraped clean and we're sitting pretty on a nice barrel of saltpeter.
That's a lot.
Barrel is quite a lot.
For the whole Trotsky region, aye. Unfortunately, Krazel said we need at least 6 times as
6
much.
barrels?
6 times. Will one saltpeter pit be enough?
I reckon so. There should be as much as Krazel needs for his masterwork. If you're looking for it, you ought to know how saltpeter forms. Do you have any idea?
Nitric acid? No, I do not.
No, I don't. And Krazel, of course, didn't tell me shit.
Don't forget that saltpeter crystals are formed in places where something is rotting. It can be shit or carcasses. Well, a saltpeter pit is actually nothing more than a mass grave. The best natural saltpeter maker.
Krazel
Ah.
said saltpeter is a vessel for life energy. I get it that it's left over from dead bodies, but how do you get it from shit?
God's mysterious ways. You know how it is.
And he also wanted me to taste it. That's nonsense, though, isn't it?
Unfortunately, it isn't. Otherwise, you won't know if it's saltpeter or some other shit. It feels kind of cold on the tongue.
Jesus.
It's nitric acid.
And you know where to look for such a pit full of carcasses, do you?
Not exactly, but I have an idea. Times are evil and there's plenty of corpses. A person who's digging holes and throwing dead bodies into them and doesn't even know he's got a a saltpeter mine.
A knacker?
You mean a knacker?
Exactly. And the one we have here in the region is also the gravedigger.
Oh, I haven't met him yet. Where can I find him?
The cemetery is beyond Troskovitz, towards the Apollonia rocks.
So
Yeah.
I'll go for a walk to the cemetery.
Seems like it. Too bad you couldn't have walked around the county with us before. It was fun. And pretty useful experience. I learned a lot during that time, and I won't keep it to myself. I'd be happy to teach you something, if you want.
I'll keep that in mind.
That old grave
Yes,
digger
please.
will be suspicious, so I'd bring him some kind of offering. He's always dragging those carcasses, so I'm sure he'd appreciate a slab of fresh meat from Troskovitz Butcher.
Good idea.
He lives a short way from the cemetery, so at least the meat won't go bad on the way. Lots of luck, the poet.
Can you teach me something?
I'd like to learn something.
What are you interested in?
What can you teach me? It's a lot of money, but
I know
teach
what
me.
a lockpick is, but I'm still not very good at using them.
Great, let's get to it. Learning this trick will take some time.
It's fine. What did I take my thievery skill up to? Aha. Trade capacity increased by 20 pounds, by 12 pounds. Increase it by 20 pounds and do the 10 pounds later. Oh, actually. We still have one perk point available. Oh, for Helmmaster. Fight in scent, mutton sniff out enemies, other potential trouble at a much greater distance. This makes it easier to spot and avoid an ambush or other events during fast travel. Dog's best friend, strange dogs won't react to you by barking, just growling. This can come in handy, for example, if you're trespassing someone's yard. The owner of the house might not even notice a growling dog. However, if you attack the dog, it will probably bark and then go and tear your brace off. Create rockets and draw attention to yourself. This can be handy, especially when you need to sneak somewhere unnoticed. We'll go with that. Alright.
You silly doggy.
Back up this way. I swear he said there was a basement, but I guess not. So they sleep in there. Doing a lot of shit in Krostovich. Come here, Pebbles. What does that red symbol mean? I looked at the fucking map. Guess we're about to find out. That team are fighting. It's not a fight to the death.
Stop a while, my good man.
I've gone to a wedding. I have not been given any armor. Who are you? My name is Henry.
With you, noble sir. I'm Henry of Skalitz, and I serve the Lord of Lipa.
Sir Kunesh of Belevitz. Poor as a church mouse, but a free man once again.
Yeah, you beat my ass last time I found you. Then I died after and you weren't there again. What do you mean again?
Free man again. What happened to you, Kunesh?
Ah, the greatest of misfortunes befell me.
Thomas.
War is a job and a half.
Aye. Brothers is damn muddled, all right.
Precisely.
Don't remember if I saved a Thomas. Right now I'm just finishing up the side quest before going and raiding the bandits that took over a fort. And if I remember right, if I would have searched the top part of the fort, I would have found like all my armor and shit from when we got jumped.
You were held captive. What was it like?
Hardly wondrous, I'll tell you that. But what irritated me most was being powerless to do anything. It's all those blasted Hungarians' fault. They can
Those fucking
shove my
Hungarians.
silver up their ass and then lick it and kiss it for all I care.
Sigismund is plundering the kingdom. Wenceslas is in captivity. Yes, I saved him. I saved Thomas. Sigismund is plundering the kingdom.
I totally agree. Sigismund is plundering the kingdom and torching the castles of lords loyal to King Wenceslas.
What a bloody awful affair this war is. In my day, men would fight with honor and integrity, not stab each other in the back.
My sentiments exactly, Sir Kunesh.
Why, young man, I see you stand with Wenceslas, eh? I tell you, though, he's the one who dragged our land into this mess.
How so? It was the Hungarians who captured you, wasn't it?
Because I was a fool.
Stockholm Syndrome.
But I've realized realize that the only competent king here is Sigismund.
Sigismund is a scoundrel.
I disagree with you, sir. Sigismund is a scoundrel who will do our land no good. Again?
That's what often happens in war. Still, for the good of the country, I'll side with Sigismund in the end, especially considering what a drunkard and fornicator that brother of his is.
Wenceslas stands up for his people.
Wenceslas
Ah.
can't even see the tip of his nose, and things are only getting worse.
They're both bad options. Yeah, should I do it? I like our odds better now than when we first fought him with fucking no armor.
Sigismund's no king. He's nothing but a murderous thief. I challenge you to a duel, sir.
What? You want to fight me?
Yeah, why not?
Not a noble, but what do I care? Making you skip and jump will amuse me, whelp.
Frustrated with this quest. I hate sneaking missions. I'm at the whole weekend already. I can't do it. I just always get caught. Don't manage it in time, and just not anyone at this. The way I did it. Oh, one second. This one's my camera's way out of fucking focus. There we go. But the way I did it is you can if you have a high enough scholarship, you can convince the dude with the fucking hat that comes down and around. He's the assistant to the Lord. He's in the kitchen. You can convince him that you can help him. And in the bottom of if you're looking at the blacksmith, on the right-hand side, there's like a small little tower thing. In the bottom of that, there's a digestive aid. If you steal that and give it to him, if you have a high enough scholarship and he accepts your help, he'll give you access to the alchemy station. Alright, so then what you're going to do is you go up the stairs in the room that he's in. You should be able to sneak right past the guard as long as you're not wearing like heavy armor. You shouldn't be wearing any real armor or anything like that. But you sneak past him, you go into that next room, and that guard will patrol. And what I did was I followed him up when he went up into the, like, up those stone steps. I followed him up, I went underneath the wooden steps. I waited for him to come back down and walk out, and I just stayed, like, behind him the whole time as he was turning to make his way back down the stairs. Then you just go up those steps, go straight back, take a right into that room, and you'll find the woman you saved at the pond. You'll find her there, and if you're good at speech chats, you can convince her to help you. But yeah, then essentially all you have to do is all the ingredients you should need are in that room to make the health potion, and then on the bookshelf, like as soon as you walk into that room, on the left-hand wall, there's gonna be a bookshelf right up against the wall when you walk into the room. There's gonna be a book there that has the recipe for the potion you need. Well, give it a shot. Just make sure that you're not wearing like anything heavy that can make like rattling noises. You can also, if you're like short on lock picks, you can grab a tailor kit from near the stable hand and sell it back to him. It doesn't count as stealing, so you can sell it right back to him. And it gives you enough to pick up like one extra lock pick. I had a hard time with it too for a while. I had to try it like fucking 3 or 4 times. Because it does not tell you what the fuck to do at all.
Fucking hell! Wanker!
Alright, do my stand bat. Ooh, that actually fucking hurt. Fuck you. Jesus.
Was something. I'm all yours.
Alright, one set. Band-aid, 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 band-aid. Ah. I'd have to equip a pouch first, and I bought the pouch and never equipped it. Fuck you. Ah, okay. Yep, you won that one. Wouldn't be under food, right? Yeah, no. Other Band-Aid.
I feel quite
Well,
hungry.
lad, it was a good fight, but you have been bested. You fought honorably, but you lost. Next time, be more careful who you challenge, you hear?
Yep. I'm no longer bleeding. Let's head back up to here. I have no idea what that red symbol means. Hopefully it doesn't mean I'm wanted. Trying to arrest you for your crimes. It does mean I'm wanted.
Where you are. We're after you.
Easy! I surrender!
I've got it in for you, scum. You're that brute trying to strangle people around here.
I didn't strangle
You'll get
anyone.
a few good lashes of the rod for that.
Pillory, caning, branding, execution. Toll on your health and will make you weaker for some time. Gaunt restricted based on the progress and Capon shouldn't die at the story. I thought. It may be a bit of a bitch, but if you look at your saves, you'll have the like highlighted ones. You should have one at the very start of that mission where you have to what do you call it? You have to haul the sets of charcoal. Just fucking speed run the shit. Get the charcoal done as fast as you can. Get the blacksmith done as fast as you can. And the moment you make it into the kitchen to lot pit the lady's shit, just fucking pop your save right there. You should have that done by the second or like just before the second toll or right after it. So you should have at that point all the time you need to run around and do the crap you need to do. Will make you weaker for some time. Do you know who I am?
This is unbelievable. I'm a man of honor from a good family. And I'm in no mood to be negotiating with a peasant like you.
Oh,
Aha!
I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this.
Yes, let's. Just fucking bullshitted my way through that. Still hungry. Ah, I forgot we had dried beef. Armor, pouch. We'll throw a band-aid in there in a bit. Ah, so that's where they give you a Canaan. Alright, but since we're here, we're going to call it there, so I need to get ready for work. Have a good day, and I hope you finish that mission, man.